check, yeah. If it's bad, I don't fuck with that. Keep my circle small and rolling around with a mech 10. I got the vibes, gotta keep it on track, yeah. These days I've been on top of the cloud nine. Got shit to do, I ain't wasting my time. And yeah, I fuck with that, yeah, I fuck with that. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go, yeah.
I will always keep you up and never let you down. And if I don't pick up the phone, that means that I ain't around. And I ain't even in a rush, but I can never slow down. And I ain't even hard to find, you can find me in Jamestown. This is the double OG, ain't no stopping.
Hello, how's it going? There I am.
People panic when I'm back in town, because every song that I make is another touchdown. And I don't really like to dance, but I know to G-step. And I don't really play fair, hit you in your feelings. So when I walk past people screaming, can't believe it. And all I want was a freedom, and it feels like dreaming. And I just wanna be with you every day. Remember you wanted me, put you on a plane. Knowing you're around makes me feel okay. I don't wanna let go, I don't wanna go away.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna end up redecorating my house. It doesn't really feel right anymore. I'm scared to redecorate it though. Just like gut the whole thing and start over. God, that's scary. But first off, we're gonna go sign in to City Hall, see what's up. And if nothing's happening and we can't find anyone, then we're just gonna come back here and decorate. That's all that's gonna happen. I need to throw that away at some point. Eat that before it's gone.
When all that gang signs, baby, when I hear no holding back, you go hold a man, you know how to hold it down. Good boy, knowing you a baddie. Oh, it's getting baddie. Hearts breaking, naked inside. But you sweet like candy, like candy, like candy. You're like a good boy, knowing you a baddie. Oh, it's getting baddie. Oh, it's getting baddie, babe. I'm a baddie, I'm mistaken. With a body that's ready for the taking. Drop the addy when I'm waking. I'm sure to get faded. Yeah, Adam, I'm demonstrating. You and me, yeah, it's so complicated. If the others be hating, I'm in your corner, no flaking. Kill a bitch for my man. I don't care about the ops, yeah, they know where I am. I feel like a good boy, knowing you a baddie. Oh, it's getting baddie. Hearts breaking, naked inside. But you sweet like candy, like candy, like candy. I feel like a good boy, knowing you a baddie. Oh, it's getting
Hello. Hello, welcome back to your bathroom break. Yeah, I know I'm a few hours late. I was trying to get some stuff working and it decided it didn't want to work tonight. I had to reset up my stream deck because that updated. I tried to get Ernie working. I was supposed to play Warhammer with Howler, but the game's still downloading for me after a few hours. Yeah, so I was trying to get at least some things working, and I got one of the things working. But I did see some inspiration for how to upgrade Ernie. Yeah, so Ernie might be getting an upgrade soon if I can ever get him to fucking work again. It's so frustrating because all of the tutorials are like, okay, you just need to download this and you need to download this and then it works just fine. And I'm like, great. And so I download exactly what it says to download and I'm like, that thing you said would be there is not there. That's all that's wrong, is for some reason one of the filters I was using, like the one filter I was using to make Ernie really work on OBS, has vanished into thin air. And I've re-downloaded the plugin like 3 times and it's still not showing up. And I've tried Googling for, hey, so I've downloaded this plugin and this part is still not showing up. What do I do? And they're like, here's how to use the plugin. I'm like, that's not what I asked. Yeah, it's just me screaming at the computer like, where is the goddamn transition? Like, where is it? It's extremely frustrating, and I swear I'm trying to get him to work. It was very clear that I wasn't going to be figuring out tonight, though, so... But I want to give him an upgrade soon, so hopefully, yeah. Just download this, and then use the audio move transition. Great. Where? What? It's not there. It's just not there. It couldn't be less there, as a matter of fact. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it, because Google seems pretty insistent that it should be there. And I assume if it's not there, that I'm stupid or something. Alright, let's put ourselves in the yellow pages. Situating something. Alright. Yellow page. If he was the ghost, quite possibly. Yeah, those schemy little ghosts. You got something you want to say, Greg? I didn't think so. I will figure something out as soon as I can, though. Alright, let's put the signs up at that's weird. I should not have valeted my car. I just realized I should not have valeted it. That was a mistake. Oh, I see. I see. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad everything went great for you. That's good to hear. Meanwhile, I'm living in a constant dumpster. Alright, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go check in on That's Weird, check in on Alistair, restock, and that, like, restock if needed, put up the signs. And then I actually, you know what, I want to stake out the graveyard for a little bit. I want to see if any, like, if we can catch any strange activity. I want to find, like, a more secret spot, because in the middle of the graveyard is a goddamn terrible spot. It's absolutely bad. wish I forget your name. That's true. We gotta check and see if Simone's grave is still there or not. Because it likes to vanish into thin air. Okay. Grabbing the sign. No visible guns inside store. Thank you very much. Hey, Alistair. That's right. I think I made that and then I wasn't able to give it to you. There looks like there's a few things gone. Alright, is there anything that's 2 or lower? I'm seeing a lot of 3 or lowers. Like, I'm seeing a lot of 3s. I'm not seeing anything lower than that, though. Okay, so... Oh! There. So I'll make 2 of those, grab those from the back, and 2 packs of sage, and we should be fine for now. Imports, blueprint, sage, 1. Then silver protection coin, 2. I got some stuff I gotta throw away, so I will do that, and then I will come back and put up the rest of the signs. I'm glad the buzzing is quieter, by the way. I don't know if they actually fixed that or not, but it sounds quieter to me. Concerning. I'll drink that. It's the electric sparking upstairs. It's like you could hear it from downstairs, and it's like, ah. Like, there, you can hear it a little bit, but, like, if you face this way, you can barely hear it, and I'm very thankful for that. But it's like, I feel like sometimes when I walk in here, I can't really hear it, and then sometimes when I walk in here, I can. So, yeah. I don't know if that's just in my head or not. Who knows? 10% discount to all government employees. Hey, Sam's around. Train. Check in with her, see how her day is going. I feel like with Sam, I'm in a really weird position. Because she's, like, on a war against the DOJ. I introduced her to half the DOJ. And I am DOJ. So she's like, I love to watch the DOJ struggle, and I'm like, these are still my friends. I am also still DOJ. I don't know how to feel about this, because she seems fine with me, and like I don't do anything to her. I don't know if she remembers that I'm in the DOJ. And it puts me in a really weird position. That I don't know what to do, because at the same time, like, if the DOJ is bashing Sam, like, I don't want them to bash Sam, but I also don't want Sam bashing the DOJ, and I feel like for both groups, I feel like I'm like, I don't want to get into a fight, but please stop, but also I can't really ask you to stop, so I don't know what to do. They're all still there. Yeah, it's okay, her day is going good. That's good to hear. Glad you like them. Okay, she liked my gift. Like, this is what I mean. Like, me and Sam have no problems, but at the same time, I am a DOJ employee, and I am friends with these people that she hates, and I don't know if I'm, like, betraying her or them by hanging out with either group. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I feel like anything I do is going to be wrong. I also don't 100% know what to do about the Grail situation, but honestly, I don't think there's anything to do. I just numb it out, and maybe things will get better, maybe they'll get worse, because he's not doing anything wrong. It's just a mismatch, which makes it hard. And I want him to be happy, and I want him to enjoy hanging out. So I worry that I'm not enjoyable to hang out with anymore. Doesn't seem like I am for anybody, since I can't seem to hang out with anybody, but I don't know how to people. I don't know how to make people happy. I don't know how to make Grail happy. I don't know how to make Sam happy. I don't know how to make the DOJ happy. I don't know how to make my employees happy. I'd like to hang out with Grail again soon, if possible, but I feel like for the past 2 months, every time he's been around, Chrissy's been around, or there's been an emergency. Like, yesterday, I texted him and was like, hey, let me know if you want to hang out, and he was like, sure. And an hour later, he was like, time to go help with Ava, and it's like, okay. And before that, I did see Chrissy twat about, like, glad to see Love isn't dead, and then when I did see Grail, he showed up in a full suit, and I don't know if they're related, but Not great for Cass. And so she's just been so numb that I worry that if we do hang out, it's not fun for him. And I'm trying to, like, hide how numb she is while still, like, having her be numb and, like, not erase the problems she has. But he's so aware that she's numb that I don't know if her hiding it even, like, matters. And I don't, and again, I want him to have fun, and any conversation we had about it, like, all the problems Cass has, pretty much, they've already talked about. They've had these discussions, and they just don't agree, I don't think. Like, Grail's like, that's not the case, and Cass like, it is the case, and he's like, well, you shouldn't be upset, and it's like, so I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do to be fun to hang out with. I don't know what fun people do. Can someone please tell me what fun people do that's not illegal or drinking? This is an honest question. Anyway, I'm gonna investigate the graveyard. Seems to be stuck somewhere in the middle of everything going on. A fun person to hang out with, or Cass? Because she both is, but which, on the one hand, RP-wise would be fine, except for she's also not. Like, she's involved, like, she's in the middle of it all, but she's also not involved. She's kind of like Switzerland in that case, where it's like, so it's like, I don't know how to hang out with people. Like, I don't know where to find people to hang out with. I don't know how to get people to hang out with me. What do I do? Alright, well, we're gonna start with making sure there's no funny business happening in the graveyard. 4. And then I'm gonna see if I can find, like, a vantage point to stake out the graveyard on that I'm not visible. Maybe tricky too, and, like, without forcing her as such, I guess. Yeah, and it's like, a while ago, Grail was like, just call people to come hang out with you, and I'm like, why would you say this to me? Why would you say this to me? That is a horrifying statement that you just made. No. And I tried that once, and I sweated so badly. I was like, no, I'm not doing that again. My usual strategy is be at the courthouse, or that's weird, until I can tag along with an extrovert. Hasn't really been working the past few days, I'm gonna be honest with you. That strategy has failed. It's back. It's still there. It was really only gone that one day. I bet it was a bug, but we're gonna call it a government conspiracy. A conspiracy. Ooh. Hello, how cookie can I help you?
Howdy there, Miss Cass. My name's Marcus Wester. You gave me a tarot card reading many months ago, and I was hoping if I can get another one.
Yeah, let me finish this something up, and then I can meet you two. That's weird, okay?
Oh, sounds good. I'll see you there.
Okay, I will see you there. Bye.
Thank you.
Alright, well, we got that, so I'm gonna actually mute my phone. And then I have to clean my area because it keeps inexplicably getting dirty. I don't know where these things come. I don't know where these things come from, but they appear. And then I have to deal with them at some point, usually when a tarot card reading happens. I really need to clean my room, man. You know what I need a trash can next to my desk. That would solve many problems. What the fuck, Greg? Alright, we won't have time to find a vantage point. But we'll just double check that there's nothing sketchy left down here. The amount of times recently that somebody has called me, their name has been on my phone, and I've said, who? Oh, the island. I almost forgot the island. If Ivan is active, that's the most likely place he is to be. That's the place I've seen the most stuff. I cannot forget to check there. Nope, nothing. Wait. That's weird. Turn on the radio. This dress is way too tight. I'll take it off, blow it through the side. Lipstick smearing on your sideline. Will you calm down with me? I want you to take control and take me home. I wanna take it. I just wanna take it. Take Come home tonight. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome.
Bitch, let's go. Time to show 'em how I roll. If you ain't tripping dollars, well then bro, you gotta go.
It's early morning. For me, it's almost 11 p.m. But going okay. Just vibing, about to go to a tarot reading.
Keep the crew on my back.
Gonna start cleaning all this.
These hearts on my face, it's all
Ready
the
for
love that you'll get.
spinning a vicious cycle. Scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. I got everything I need. With all of my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? Instead of confessing from the start, what if I miss out on the life meant for us? Need you by my side. What the fuck is this local doing? What the fuck is this local doing? What the fuck? Sir? Sir. Sir, please. Sir, that is a tree. Really what I need. Oh my god. Voice inside, the past behind. Actually, I think that local just saved my life, because if I had been driving when I wanted to, I think that speeding car would have hit me. I went to Kansas driving school. What does that mean? I'm trying my best as a driving instructor. I'm trying my best. What does that mean? Hello. I think I've just been insulted. I can't tell. Ignore everything. Big stuff that was about to fall off my desk. I definitely didn't swat it back on into my microphone. The green light scared me. I'm okay. I'm okay. Everything's fine. I'm a streamer. I know how to when I know what I'm doing, right? Yeah. Boy, I'm moving on from you. Told you once, I told you twice. You're still not satisfied. I'm gonna find someone that will. There is no effort. I can do better. Just get ready to go. Just get ready to go. We'll see if it goes. I'm assuming that's him. I don't know why that's like, I don't know why the cowboy hat in particular just now sussed me out, but Oh, I'm the whole government, and I'm gonna go do a terror rating. Great. Hello.
Howdy there, Miss Cass. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Alright, you wanna come in?
Yes,
We have
please.
fully renovated it, so it might look a bit different.
Oh, yes, I checked it out actually recently.
Oh yeah.
I do enjoy the new changes. It's a lot more comfier, but also scarier too. I got lost upstairs.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, well, if you want to come back to a tarot room, we've got the red and blue room. Feel free to pick one.
Oh, well, let's go with the blue one. I went with the blue
Okay.
one last time, and things went all right. Yes.
He has a very deep voice.
See, yeah.
I feel like it does not match his appearance. I feel like he's supposed to look older.
If I may, before we start, Miss Cassie, I must say your predictions were quite scarily accurate as to what happened to me. Yes,
well,
if I recall. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, well, I hope that's a good thing. I don't recall your
some good,
redigiting in particular, but yeah.
Well, let's just say it was good, but you were right about. So basically, you pulled a card that told me that I should be wary of women who, I had some craziness about them, I suppose, or were uncertain. And yeah, I ended up getting stabbed and be put in the ICU for about 4 months. But aside from that, I did get some money, so that's pretty good, I guess. My fortunes have definitely turned up.
Well, I'm glad that they've turned up. I'm sorry to hear that you were attacked, though.
Yes, it was. Personally, I think it was a misunderstanding. Wrong place, wrong time. But yeah, I'll be more careful next time. Hopefully, I don't get the same card this time.
Well, we shall see. Give me 1 second.
Of course, of course.
I mean, there's only women on the cards that I pulled. I don't remember this. I don't remember most readings, I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, then. Would you do like a 3 cards this is spread for 500 or a full 9 cards this is spread for 1,000?
I think I better play it safe and stick to the 3 cards.
Okay. Alright,
I don't know if I can get any more bad luck. Oh, sorry, yes. State ID is 41484.
No, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just, yeah. The 3 cards is usually enough information.
Yes, sir. It was good information. I just had no idea how it worked, you know?
Yeah. What was this reading I gave him? Alright, then. Okay, so a few questions to start off. First off, I'm going to say 4 words. We got instinct. Did you tell me which one resonates with you the most, okay?
All right.
Original, mystic, affirmation, or did you divine?
Oh, man. I really want to say affirmation, but I think mystic is the one that really stuck out to me this time.
Okay. Mystic is what he had last time. I just checked. All right. And then for the 3 card spread, we can be a little bit more loose with the structure because it's only the 3 cards. But like for general spread options, we could do like one option would be past, present, and future. Another that there would be mind, body, spirit. Or current problem, lower to getting past it, higher to getting past it would be the 3rd option. Or we could pick one thing and focus the 3 cards on that, like 3 cards on the future, or the 3 cards on self. And so yeah, or did you just So what sort of spread are you looking for?
Well, I do want to see. Quite honestly, the thing that weighs on my mind is not necessarily my fortunes of my past, but more of my present and my future.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm looking more for guidance, perhaps, on my relationships, and you see if any more harm is going to come my way because of them.
Okay. Why don't we do 3 on to the future then?
Excellent.
Future of
All right.
relationships. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna shuffle the cards to put my energy into them. Then I'll hand them off to you to shuffle and put your energy into them. Once you're
Alrighty.
done shuffling, I'll have you hand them back and I'll get going.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Yep, did you just give me a 15 minutes here? Shuffle those cards. Now I need to actually... Okay. 1. 2.
Oh my goodness, I could tell you've done this quite a
3.
bit. That's not a small deck of cards you're dealing with there. There's a lot of shuffling going.
There's 72 cards, and this deck is mice. This is the stiffest one, which just makes it a little difficult.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
a good deck. No, you're all good. All right, here you go. Shuffle those until you're content. Then pass them on back.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
They're really stiff, guys. I don't know how else to say it.
Oh, you weren't kidding. These are really stiff.
No,
I'm used to more of a 52 card deck and playing poker or Texas or Hold'em or something. Oh, geez. Oh, I think I might have dropped one.
Oh.
Let me pick that up. Let me fix that here.
Yeah, the tarot cards are a little bigger, a little bit more difficult to handle.
Yeah, they're quite stiff. Quite stiff indeed. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay.
Ah!
Okay. And I think that. Oh no, shoot. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me think.
Wait, how did he know?
Okay. And that should do it. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, here you go.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let me just spread these out. Future of his relationships. Okay, I'm going to start with the first card. I'll turn each card over one by one. And if you ever want a clarification card, let me know.
All right, thank you.
Alright, first assistant card that we have here is the 9 of Swords. So, this is a card about sort of like anxiety, worry, distress. It's just like fear and doubt paralyzes you, not wanting to move forward, and just kind of letting that fear and anxiety to take over you, essentially.
Oh Lord, you might be onto something there.
The next card that we have is the 2 of Cups. This is reversed. Oof. You don't want to see that one reversed. Okay, so usually this is a card that's about like a partnership, like a perfect pair. People who are very complementary, people work really well together. They're reversed. It's about a breakup, some sort of clash, or a disconnect between two people.
Oh no. Well, all right then.
Alright, and the last card that we have is the Princess of Pentacles. This is reversed. So, princesses, and other their decks, they're called pages. They're pretty 50-50 about if they're talking about a person or an event. If it's a person, then it is a younger person of either their gender, either that there's someone who is a literal child, or at least it's very childlike.
Well, that's okay, huh?
If this is about a person or about an event, this card is about daydreaming, delays, and complacency, and sort of just like not to really. It's just kind of like accepting how the things are, like sort of being so complacent that you like did you dream of like, oh, this is what life could be like, but you're just like going along with the flow, and you're just delaying the things. Like, apply your skills, and like this task may seem daunting, but once you build the habit of working on it day to day, it'll get easier. Think about the long-term vision and how your current actions are distracting you from getting where you wanted to go. So, with these three cards together, they're future of your relationships. It seems this is like that there's some sort of partnership you're going to get into with someone, but or that your current Titilian, but there's going to be a lot of disconnect rooted in society and rooted, but you may have a hard time getting out of it because you're like, oh, this could be great, and so you stay in that situation, and you become complacent and you put it off actually like doing anything about it, and hence you get stuck into the cycle of like anxiety and disconnecting. I didn't ask for a reading on Cass.
Well,
Fuck,
that's
that
not
sounds
good
like
for my future,
Cass.
that's for sure.
Sounds like
Interesting. Interesting.
Want a clarification card on any of this?
Yes, in terms of the second card, I believe. What does a clarification card do exactly?
So I did just draw another card and see what it means, and see if I can if it gives any more clarification on the situation.
All right.
Alright, so the clarification card that I drew for the Two of Cups is reversed is the Seven of Cups. And that makes sense with what the final card was, because the Seven of Cups is a card about illusion, prizes, and temptation. It's sort of like, oh, here's a bunch of options behind these doors. They're all really good options, and you spend so much of the time like daydreaming about what they are. You don't actually take any action to go to do anything, because you're like, these could all be amazing. But that fear of missing out on anything leaves you into this sort of like not moving forward to today, and just like thinking about it, all the possibilities instead. So I think it's kind of like what I said to do with the last card. Again, I think it's very much just like, you can see how the things should be, and you like dream of like, this is how it should be, that this is how it could be. It could be so great. We could work together great. It could seem very tempting. That they're probably not doing it on purpose. They could be doing it on purpose. This could be like something they're doing on purpose to string you along, but it might not be. My first instinct is it might not be, but you never know. With the temptation aspect of this card, I would not rule it out.
Interesting. All right. Well, that is not a good ominous. That's a bit of an ominous sound there for myself.
Hopefully I'm wrong.
Is there any chance to do another tarot card reading on top of the tarot card reading? Do you think me seeing this would perhaps change myself?
What do you mean?
Like, now that I know what you give me in the tarot card reading, like, do you think I could make a change?
Oh, absolutely. This is just like a general weather to their forecast. This is type of thing. Like, this is the direction it's currently heading. That doesn't mean that this is going to happen. Whether the forecasters get the things wrong consistently.
That's true, but there are some scary things here that teach me deep in my soul just about making decisions in an uncertainty. So that is of grave concern for myself. Nevertheless, though, Miss Cass, I do appreciate it. Is there anything else on this reading? I know you already did one clarification card, so...
I mean, if you need to do another clarification card, I can pull another clarification. Otherwise, I can lean forward to do it with my phone and snap a quick picture of these and to text them to do if you want.
Well, wow, I wouldn't mind another clarification card if you're willing to do so for the last card.
Yeah, for the last card, it is great. Okay, interesting. So this last card is definitely a persistent then, because I drew the Queen of Wands. This is reversed. Now, queens are always just people in my experience. So usually it's adults. So it's probably that this persistent I mentioned before isn't an adult. They're just very childlike. Usually this card is about like being vicarious, it's dynamic, being authentic, versus it's about being intrusive, dejection, conscientious, and just selfish motives can lead to manipulative antics just so that she can win the game. This could also speak to a time of total loss of confidence in your authority. The fire and spark that used to inspire you have dimmed, and you have temporarily lost your power and identity. So either this is about like somebody who makes other people feel this way, or that this could be a feeling that they themselves are trapped in, that they don't feel confident in, they don't really feel like that they can like do certain things, or that they can go certain directions. And especially with what that first is with the Princess of Pentacles from before, which is about like daydreaming, complacency. I'm guessing that they're complacent because they've been so put down, and that they're too dejected to truly make a move, to really go forward.
I see. Well, hopefully it's not me that causes these feelings, and I can step forward and make things better.
Yeah. Did you just be careful not to get so wrapped up into the possibility of making the things better, that you get stuck there with them?
Yeah, this is a good word of warning there. Yes. Well, thank you, Miss Cass. I think that helps guide me, at least in some way, which ways I could take.
Did you want me to snap a memory picture of these cards?
Yes, that would be much appreciated.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll just text them to you.
Thank you.
Just lean forward, take the picture.
Man, I hope it. Well, at least this time I don't sound like I'm going to get stabbed.
We can hope.
You know, maybe I just jinxed myself. You wouldn't have any good luck charms, would you?
We sell some pretty detection charms, and we do sell a good luck detector. Actually, we have a whole good luck kit for sale this month.
Well, that I might want to get one of those. Just keep it on my person.
That was what I want. Okay, that should be with those.
All right, thank you kindly.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I mean, if you do want to see what we're selling, we have these catalogs. There's a few on the tray, but I always carry one with me as well.
Oh, thank you.
And this gives me time to clean up the cards. Look through the book, it's really long.
Let me see here.
I sell so much goddamn stuff. You'd think I'd have something for everyone.
Has anyone ever bought them cursed dolls, the voodoo dolls?
This is so many people. I'm honestly the custom ones are on a back catalog because I am so behind. It's so incredibly behind.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple items here if I want to buy. Do you mind if I purchase them down by the front lobby? Would you like your book back?
Yes, please. Yeah, so Alice's sister out there doesn't sell everything, and it's a little cheaper to buy from an employee. So I can sell you any thing you want. Let's just that out front.
Alrighty.
Here's hoping this man does not.
I do like the signs here. This is very helpful in terms of where I'm supposed to go.
Yeah. I did try to put them up if I'm into town.
So you were mentioning a good luck kit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the good luck kit, let's see. It's page 21. And it for the most part, it has it's $2,500. Comes with a random plushie, a random rune, fuzzy dice, a toy wrapped with his foot, one of 2 possible lucky cats, and an encased 4-leaf clover.
Well, I would enjoy that. That would be great.
Okay. Anything
And
else?
yes, I would enjoy also perhaps a crucifix and a holy water.
Okay, let me just check the prices for those. Oh fuck. Okay.
And also maybe 2 of your finest sage.
All right, one moment to calculate that. Okay, so good luck kit is 2,500. Sage is 150 each, so that's gonna be 300. How much is holy water? I never input my sales from last night. I should do that at some point. Holy water is 250, so plus 250 plus a crucifix is 300. Okay, so that's going to come out to $3,352. Okay.
Alrighty, sounds good to me.
Okay, well, let me just add this up. Good luck kit page times 2 crucifix holy water. And can I get your set one more time?
Yes, it's 41484.
41484. All right.
That is correct, Miss Cass.
That should be coming over to you, and I will go get those ready for you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Let me remember to input my sales. I think the crucifix and the sage are the only things I have to make for those, because holy water I can't make. So crucifix is right there. Okay. Super fast. I'm gonna input these sales before I forget. Good luck kit. Crucifix. Sage time. Sage 2. And holy water. Okay. Good. Everything should be made. Grab, grab, grab. And then holy water should be in there. Oh, yep. There. Bam. Let me check the good luck kit. Yep, got everything. All right. Dope. Easy. Let's go. Alright, and I'll put these here on the counter. They'll be right underneath the catalogs. And there you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you buying, and I hope everything works out.
Yeah, I hope so too. Thank you, Miss Cass. I'll see you around.
Yeah. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Hey, Max, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm just surviving.
I don't want to have the whole surviving argument for the 10th time. I hope you're doing okay though.
I'm fine. I'm just surviving. I'll be okay.
I mean, I'm allowed to want more for you.
You're allowed to do, yes.
All right. What are you up to?
Not much. What's up?
You want to come see my storefront?
More than anything. Let's go.
All right. Let's go for a ride.
All right. Let's.
I could have like
City Hall super fast. So I sign out if I'm not going to be able to go.
I might take your car if that's. I brought my bike.
Yeah. Okay, so this is City Hall first, and then I'm assuming somewhere in Cincinnati.
Yeah, just across the street from Lizard Dick. So if we leave now, we should get there with 5 minutes to spare. Am I right?
Okay. Well, no, but.
Normally I would wait until we're up there to tell people why I'm taking them up there, but it's gonna be a long car ride, so I thought I'd just get it out of the way.
I'm just so excited to see it, which is why I'm signing out, because it's like, okay, I don't want to accidentally steal money from the government. I want to give this its full attention. What the fuck did this happen?
Well, how about...
Is that a local?
I think so. I think they... I don't know.
He ran red to the
They don't normally run reds, yeah.
Yeah, that was strange, right? He was very cool. Like, the way he, like, stopped and then spun his wheels and sped up, that was so cool. Locals aren't allowed to do that.
You need an umbrella?
No. And I'll park it in my car to see if we can get it to the roof. But I don't believe in umbrellas.
Okay. What do you mean you don't believe in them? They're real.
I don't believe in using them. Alright, I'll be right back. It's important. Wait, what is happening on Twitter?
Oh, it's raining like cats and dogs out there.
Yeah.
So what would a guy have to do to get his weapons license back?
You would need to get an expungement, and then wait a few days, and then you're eligible to get a weapons license back.
An expungement for the thing that they didn't charge me with when they took it away?
If you have no charge it is, then okay.
I have plenty of times I've went to prison. Just none of them gun related.
Let me see your let me look up your profile real fast.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I can. Yeah, you would need to get a expungement before anyone could give you your weapons license back. 5 counts of assault and battery, 1 assault with a deadly weapon.
That was just a crowbar. I never used a gun against anybody.
It's still a violent act. And anything in here that's a felony, you wouldn't be eligible for get one back. I could cut there.
So what I'm hearing is, I should have used a gun instead of a crowbar.
No,
okay, lesson learned.
I'm
improving.
No. You should just not hurt anyone.
Oh, I see. I got you.
No, you shouldn't hurt anyone.
No, of course. I know. I got you.
Why are you winking at me?
No reason. I'm not winking.
Don't hurt people.
Of course not. Also, Cass, I have a question. Can you look at my latest FAKE news story? Just search moose on Twitter.
People need to stop twatting for me to see it.
I agree.
What the? That's one about Gabby?
Oh, no, the one about the city hall? It says, the hole by city hall has increased in penetration depth by significant amounts. Any deeper and city hall is going to have to use its safe word.
Yeah, I saw that the other today, actually. Did it get even
that
deeper?
the hole got deeper?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's really deep. I haven't seen it since it just started. But I was wondering, there's no city officials, like the mayor and deputy mayors around. So maybe the city clerk knows. For future stories, what's City Hall's safe word?
I have no idea.
Oh, does it say in MDW?
No, there's nowhere in the MDW that says, and I'm at the bottom of the totem pole, so I don't know.
Okay, I'll ask
Thank
one
you
of
so
the
much for
mayor
the
peoples
raid.
when they come in
Hello.
sometime. They must have one. Safety protocols dictate, a safety word. Like when Emperor Palpatine said, execute Order 66. That was his safe word.
Huh?
Huh? I was talking about Star Wars.
Right, but what do you mean that was a safe word?
Well, he made the Senate safe for all of the Republic and the Empire.
Well, good to know. I don't think there's a safe word for City Hall. That's not that I know of.
Maybe I should run for mayor and push the platform of safe words for City Hall.
Okay, I have to go help Sister Selma with something, but it was good to see you. Hey,
You too. Thanks for the tip, Cass.
No mess.
DJ.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I got stopped and reminded that I'm the worst assistant county clerk. Alright, let this go.
Wait, who? What? Who said what?
No, Rube. Okay, let me just try this again. So somebody came in who lost their weapons license, and then when I told them to not hurt people, that they winked at me. And so I'm like, oh, that's right. I'm bad at this job. Great.
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong? You okay?
I'm standing in the passage. Just give me a second.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay, you want to mark this as the store on this map?
Yes.
Why is it not? Okay, now it's just giving me the directions. It didn't want to give me the directions for a minute this is there.
You probably have the software patch that refuses to route you towards any gun stores.
Probably. I did, and this is all of that.
Because I just clicked, I tapped on the ammunition.
Well, if you own the build thing, you can go into your housing app and like ping your property to there.
There. Okay, so you said you didn't want to steal from the government while we were like traveling up north to have a look at the thing, right? Okay.
Did I? Okay. For a second, I thought I forgot to sign out because I looked into the government app and it still was there. It just took a second to update. I was freaking out.
Yeah, no, you signed out and Deputy Mayor Barber signed in.
Technically, I signed back in like 2 more times, so to try to check this guy's record, but I did end up signing. Great.
Well, so if you can't make money from that while we're up north, How would you like a job?
Sure, what's up?
We need somebody with experience in architecting storefronts, and given that you've done it twice now, I feel like you would be the
I would
perfect
love
person
to help to decorate.
Because I think
Yeah.
getting the structure right, like from the start, is really important. And then when it comes time, so I'm sort of seeing it as, and you can tell me if this is accurate or not, but there's kind of like the initial design phase of getting all the structural elements correct, like floors and walls and stairs and accessibility and you know, laying out all the rooms and making sure everything's like spaced appropriately. And then you know, once the kind of frame is in and the initial construction's done, then we can sort of start going in.
Fill in each room, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
I
you want
think,
me to like put up all the walls and make sure everything looks as is right that's there, and then you guys go in and decorate each room?
Something like that. I think that's not to say that we wouldn't get you involved in the second part as well.
I'm happy to help however you wanted me to help.
Awesome. I know Dion is really keen to kind of learn some of this as well. So I thought when our schedules line up, maybe we just get together and we sort of just do a quick little design plan for the elements that each of us wants. There's a couple of things that, like, I've seen in some of the decorations that you've done that, like, you know, incorporating outdoor areas that I think is just phenomenal. And so...
Yeah, thank you. I am very excited to do it. I'm very excited to help.
Yeah, like I said, it'll be a paid job. I'm not in the best position to just give you a number at the moment, but maybe you know, maybe we just make it like an hourly wage or something, and if you just want to keep...
whatever you're willing to pay me, I'm good with. I would not recommend making it an hourly type of thing, just because decorating thing takes us a lot of hours. So a flat fee is probably going to be a bit better.
Okay.
And cheaper.
Yeah, I mean the thing, it's hard, right? Because I want to find the balance between not taking advantage of our friendship, for which, you know, I am eternally grateful, and at the same time recognizing that
I had a dream about decorating.
We don't have a significant source of income
decorating in a pixel.
So I probably just need to do a little bit of forward planning, because the one thing I really do want is I do want to sign on the building. That's just a selfish thing, really. But the idea of getting to make a, you know, permanent mark on the kind of skyline of the city is would be a big thing for us.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy you guys got to do something so fun.
Thank you. It all happened so quick. And
yeah, hell yeah. I don't know what to say.
You know, I woke up Saturday last week. I thought we were never going to get the business. It's been like 4 or 5 months without any luck. Wake up early Sunday, talk to one person. 30 seconds later, we have the business. Another 30 seconds later, I find that all the money's been stolen.
A while to ride, to be sure.
Yeah. And then, 4 days later, we put in a grant application. I wake up the next day and they've given us the money. So I immediately submit a storefront proposal. Wake up the next day, text Eve and just thank her for the grant. And then she calls me back immediately. She's like, "Oh, you're awake. Let's go for a drive."
Wait, someone did just saw driving to Toledo and my name. Why was I did what? I'll just check the water. This is
Oh. Harlan Goose, what is your favorite song from Los Santos? And Fauna replied, Driving to Toledo by Cassandra and Giles.
Oh, this is so sweet. What? This is so sweet.
That is sweet. I really need to go to Wild Child at some point this week.
Yeah, she just renovated a bit. It looks as if it's great.
Yes. You know, a few people have mentioned it. I've been a little hesitant because I think there's some history between Fauna and BTMR, but I don't know what it is. It's before my time. So I don't know if it was good history, neutral history, or bad history.
Enjoy lurking. Thank you again for the raid, and I hope you had a great stream.
I'm not going to pretend that Sandy is as safe as Vinewood, but I don't think anyone is going to give you any grief. One of the reasons we picked it is that SDSO is across the street. A hospital is up the road. We got Iron Hog right here for repairs, and you know, it's outside of Vinewood. Every hub is in someone's. They're okay.
Okay. But did that go? Did you ran past? Oh.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of wildlife up here. Every hub is in someone's backyard outside of Vinewood. So.
Yeah, I mean I've never had to do any problems. This isn't Sandy before.
No, and you won't need it. At the end of the day, just I'll give you keys and you can go unlock the door and have free reign. Right, so just across the street, looks like there's a Blazer or a golf cart maybe parked in the.
Look at this, like it.
Mm-hmm. So the reason we picked this is that there's a ladder around the side here. I won't make us climb up in the rain. It's really slippery, but from the roof of the building you can see the peaks of Desire, Chiliad, and
You'll
Bordeaux,
have
which is
to
really
go
nice.
up
And if you
when
like,
the skies. This isn't.
yes,
What? It's
if
not
you,
black right now. Yellow?
It's
With the green?
it's pretty black for me. When you stand back here, you can see the peak of Chiliad.
Oh, I can.
kind of
Did you just see it?
perfectly-
The clouds. This is yeah.
Yeah, it actually kind of perfectly lines up with the building. So
Yeah, this is so great.
yeah, it's awesome. And then we picked the well, we have both doors, but I like the left door because it's illuminated at nighttime. The bright lights here. So I'll open up and we'll get you inside.
Excited.
Oh, I left it unlocked. That's bad.
So they got a. Max and I talked a little bit. I said, see, you've got construction started. Okay.
This is all Dion. I put the door in, and then Dion ordered some additional materials and brought them in.
Right. Yeah. So this is the new medium. It's like a
My
third of the
guess is
size
this
of the large.
is,
Unless it's the ramp.
yeah, probably just starting to get a feel for it.
Yeah.
We did have some rocks in here before. We probably put them out the back. So this is a. So you can probably tell this isn't as large as yours. This is the new medium. So
Okay. Yeah.
it's good because we're no longer constrained to the kind of
The pre-existing structure.
yeah, one floor rectangular kind of building. This is, I would say, probably 4 times the size of that because we've got
You've got
that amount of area in the front,
yeah.
the back, and then the height. So we definitely want. We basically have a bunch of ideas, but we haven't figured out how to put them together yet. So obviously we want a retail area. We want a workshop. I would like an office, and we had talked about maybe a training area. I don't know that this will be big enough for that. And at the end of the day, if we're going to train people, we've got the mountains and the ocean or the Alamo Sea right here. The one thing
office
I'm thinking about also is maybe like a little secret garden somewhere.
Secret garden. Yeah, admittedly, I don't think there's going to be space for to do training, but we can definitely fit in a secret garden somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be big. Just maybe just like a little panel somewhere we can slide back and. In fact, if we had an outdoor area, right, it could be like a secret outdoor area attached to the other outdoor area. I'm not sure.
Oh, maybe we could go to like have a window that you can see out of the door, but the actual entrance to get out there is just like hidden.
Ooh, I like that. Basically, that would be some kind of memorial for Annie. I need to be careful about how we do it because we can't publicly let it be known what it is. Because there are still people in town who will, if they find out about it, take advantage and come and dishonor her, basically. So it could just be like, a nice garden. It's fine if people find it, but only people who know, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does something subtle.
Yeah, exactly. I would very much like to kind of pay tribute to all the BCMI people that have got us to this point. I'm thinking about ways to do that. Originally I thought maybe we'll, sort of put their names up in like almost like a Hall of Fame somewhere. The only thing I'm worried about there is
space would be difficult.
Space is one, but the other is also, for everybody you include, somebody gets excluded, and they're gonna wonder, and they're gonna be like, why?
Yeah.
Whereas with, if I stick to kind of paying tribute with items, then we can always add more items.
Yeah, this is exactly. It does something small that represents each person. And then again, it's subtle.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So as I said, we'd certainly like to do it with accessibility in mind.
Oh, for sure.
With consideration of how large the space is.
Yeah.
The worst case scenario, and I hope we don't have to do this, but the worst case scenario would be that we have the entire public retail area accessible, and then the upstairs not. It's not preferable. We'll just have to see.
We will do the best we can do. Yeah,
because this is nice, but obviously we would need to put some railings or some walls or something in.
It's a work in progress, this is for sure, and it takes up the whole back part here.
Yeah, so Dion has never decorated before. She doesn't even own a house, so the fact that she was able to order some materials in already and start assembling it and putting the lights in, I think shows more promise than I ever have. You'll see that she's also put in a bit of
actually did not
an overlay on the walls there. Started putting some flooring in. In terms of aesthetic, we can talk about it together, but what I did with Dion was we went around and looked at the other 4 storefronts in Sandy, because there's not many, so we're only the 5th one, so it's a nice cozy number. And I want something that isn't a carbon copy of any of them, but is excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, that isn't a carbon copy of them, but kind of matches the vibe of Sandy, and I don't think we'll have many problems doing that. So, Lizard Dix has kind of the kind of like log cabin kind of feel. The White Rabbit is basically a garden.
This is what I would recommend to you guys do. Is I would actually go online and I would find pictures of the stores and to come up with an aesthetic that way. You can keep everybody else in mind, but I think the best that's what I did was I didn't look at any of their stores. I looked at like Google pictures of oddity shops and like antiques stores.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I like that.
Also, so would you mind if we started driving back to my house? Because I accidentally, because this is, I need to park it there, or I will be trapped at my house.
I don't want you to be trapped. All right.
Like we can keep talking. I did just
no, of course. I was just gonna say, what is your state ID?
133914.
All right, you should have keys. You don't have to start doing anything. We've talked more details.
Yeah, let's all sit down and talk to Dion because I don't want to step on any toes.
No. Look, I know Dion is very excited for it, but she just needs to understand we've got a million things to do, and we need help.
Yeah.
We've got the store to decorate. We need to design some products. We need to rewrite the training personnel and training documents. We need to start interviewing and bringing more people on board. I need to find out if continuing to use the color orange is going to cause any problems.
Why would it cause us problems?
Well, there's already a group in the city that kind of lays claim to orange, and...
Wait, is there? Who?
Yes. HOA.
Yeah, but you guys, I feel like, have used this as orange for ever.
We have. We've always used it. Obviously, it's been very... you don't see a lot of it out there from us the last year and a half because we've had very low numbers, and if we look to increase them, then it might become more visible. And most importantly, we did once have a conversation with the HOA about it, and our person who had that conversation was very disrespectful, and he got shot.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's time for another respectful conversation.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I don't think they would have an issue because, the way in which we're using the color is very different, right?
Yeah, you guys are in very different spheres. You're not a gang. You're not...
It's not an ownership thing. No, it is a visibility thing, right? That's all.
Yeah, we just want to be... It's a safety issue.
Yes, exactly. We just want to be visible when we're out there and have people see a color that they associate, not with, oh, I'm about to be robbed for my pelts.
Like, oh, instead, this is they're people who are going to help me. Yeah.
So I think, I don't want to rush anything, but I'm hoping we can be open within something like 28 days, something like that.
I did think that's very doable.
Yeah. Well, I think the hardest part is the product design. We, I know you've offered. I know Dion said that she knows a few people at the hospital, so we'll just see.
So
what
when is
people's availability
Dion
is.
usually around? Because this is I don't know if I've ever met her.
Okay, so she is EU. However, she will very often wake up right after the storm if I ask, and we arrange it. So I think that will be the best option. Is
I can also hang out till late with her. I just need to get the heads up.
I would rather not do that. I think all things being equal, right after the storm is from what I understand, a good time for all of us without like hugely disrupting anything. And then like that's not something that will have to happen very often, so long as we keep in touch via message and maybe just share what we're each working on. It'll be fine. And I think I don't want to speak for Dion, but I think like the opportunity to decorate individual rooms is probably what she was after anyway.
Yeah, for
we'll
sure.
see. Like I said, if we agree on the number of rooms that we want and what they're for, then from there we can each sort of breathe a bit of life into it.
Yeah, I did the thing. I'm gonna wait to do anything. Oh my God!
Okay, hold my hand. We're gonna be okay. Just put I got my seatbelt on. It's okay.
Okay, I got mine on. Oh gods! Oh gods! Oh gods! Oh gods! You're such a thing. What I'm such a thing, right?
I am. I've been here before.
What do I need to do?
Give it like 30 seconds, and then we may need to jump.
Did you jump? What?
I will take the first leap. Do you have a helmet? I can give you a helmet.
I have a helmet. I'll put my helmet on.
Alright, I'm putting my helmet on. Alright, perfect. We both got our helmets. Alright. I'm gonna jump and hopefully I'm the problem. You ready?
Okay.
Whee!
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you okay?
No, I'm fine.
Is my car covered with your blood?
If I promise I will wipe it down when we get to the...
No, you don't have to do it. I just want to make sure you're okay.
No, I'm okay. It landed on my head, but I was wearing the helmet, so...
Okay.
Alright.
Very scary. Yeah.
I once fell out of the void and was badly hurt, but then the IKEA gang found me and saved me.
IKEA?
It was like a bunch of Swedish people dressed in, I think they called themselves
Hey,
IKEA gang.
Grail.
Hey, are you at your apartment or are you, I'm sorry, at your house?
Did you drive into my house? This is right now to just make sure my car get this apart.
Okay.
I'm like a block or away.
So that's half an hour?
I'm gonna hang out from there now.
Hey, how are you?
I had to hang up so I wasn't bluffing, but yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Yes, this is going okay. Max, this has got his storefront.
Oh, hell yes. Congratulations,
Thank
man.
you very much. Was just
Was
showing,
I not supposed to say that?
No. I've
Okay,
been
okay.
telling people. I just want it, so long as Dion found out, which she did, then I can start telling.
Nice.
I didn't want her to find out from somewhere else. Yeah, no, so we'll, lots to do now. Got to start decorating it, got to start getting some products together. Still need to talk to the factory.
Yeah, he was just showing me that they got the new medium, which it is very interesting. And yeah, I might help them decorate.
Hell yes.
Absolutely. All right, I'm going to start walking home so I can get inside before the tsunami hits me in the face. You two have fun. I will not be around in 10 minutes. I got some stuff to do at home, but I will catch you a bit later in the week, Cass.
Okay, absolutely. It was good to see you. I hope you have a great day.
Likewise, you two stay safe.
Enjoy your stuff, man.
Thank you.
See, I got a notification. Yeah, I got a notification on my phone that I got mail.
Oh wow.
Someone put food in my mailbox. Let's look at that.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
You want to go for a ride?
Sure. You got exactly 3 minutes. This is a bit sure.
Yeah, let's see if you can make it to Garian's house in 3 minutes.
Garian's house, what?
He lost his voice at a concert.
That doesn't answer. Why are we getting to there in less than 3 minutes? Did I keep you from something? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
What do you mean?
Did I keep you from getting to there sooner? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you kept me by me willingly going to your house.
I'm so sorry.
It is all your fault, you naughty
I'm so sorry.
not witch.
Not witch.
Now,
Just
I am
such an
completely
awkward thing to say.
disoriented. But I think this is it. I think. Total.
This is the golf course. I didn't say that a lot, did I think.
Just want to check up, make sure that Ava's doing okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if she's told Garion. I believe this is it. Hell yeah.
Oh, wrong person.
I'm so sorry.
You savage.
I'm so sorry.
Bad guy.
You got him for 1 minute.
Hey, yeah.
1 minute? Oh, we could do plenty in 1 minute.
Oh my god.
Rawr.
You can't even do it right now. Oh my god. If only he was that excited to see me. He didn't even hug me.
Yes, I did.
No, he didn't.
You were on the phone.
Nice to see
So,
you guys.
where's this amulet?
I have it.
I want it
Why do you want it?
because I have a feeling.
It is not going to work properly if anyone but Davis is carrying it.
You're weird, bro.
But
Yeah, you're pretty sus, bro.
Yeah.
no, I want it because I have reasons.
Pete?
I actually... What reasons? What the fuck? That's so sus. It's Storm. Ah! Uh-oh. I did it too late. Too late. Please don't crash. Please don't crash everything. Please don't crash my computer. Oh no, no, no. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we get random cryo. Nope. Okay. We gotta wait.
You don't know how it feels to be me in the shadows.
Everyone tried to be my friend.
But ends up using up my resources instead.
It's so dumb. I'm so weak. Wanna throw my mouth off. I hate when I speak.
Think you're cool because you rap about the same topics like a rat on a
I just want to run away. I can't take another day.
Every time I get on stage, those
Jealous eyes always resonate.
spotlight on my head. Too bright I need to dim it down in front of the people. The jealousy you feel is unconventional evil.
It's so dumb. I'm so weak. Wanna sew my mouth up. I hate when I speak.
In Jamestown, I live alone. Across from my house, there is a king claiming his throne. I just want to run away. I can't take another day. Every time I get on stage, those jealous
Hey, you know me. I'm so excited. I'm ready. Jealousy feels unconventional evil. I'm so weak. I wanna sew my mouth up. I hate when I speak. This jealous eyes always resonate. We could probably head into Howler's voice chat for a few minutes. I don't know if they want us to, but
A couple of different. Oh, there's also Lizardman.
I couldn't figure out
Undead,
how
and
to.
Chaos.
They were like every time that you were killing things, I call it things because they kept changing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, what the heck did I pick? I didn't know what I was doing. I'm like, okay, well, I'm having fun. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
I had power over Howler for once.
Oh God.
It felt good.
She
It
kept
felt good.
sending
For all the
undead so I
times-
could kill it.
I loved every single minute of it too.
I'm glad.
I was like, yes, this is my revenge for him not taking off the slideshow, not listening to us, not paying attention to
this
the
is
chat.
what this is what you
There's
get.
a little pent up aggression there.
Just a little bit. Just a little
Just
bit.
a little bit. Although I got some motion sickness from the game today. Jeez.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Why is this not changing?
I do not know.
I'm working on my new overlays for my when I switched to OBS.
Fancy.
And yeah, my overlays are being a pain in the ass right now.
I spent probably 30
there we go.
minutes before stream trying to get Ernie to work again because he didn't work, and he's not.
Yeah.
Basically, the problem is like there's one little filter that I need to download a plugin, and that filter like is what makes him like open and shut his mouth. And all the tutorials are like, yeah, just download this plugin, use this filter, and you're good. And I'm like, I've downloaded the plugin 4 times. It's not there. It's fully not there. I don't know what to do. And I've Googled, I'm like, hey, what if this is not there? And they're like, here's how to use this. I'm like, that was not my question.
Yeah. It's like, I hate when like you have a very specific question and you're like, I'm definitely not the only person that has this issue. But it's nowhere. That solution is nowhere. And it's so, and it's like, am I wording it wrong? Well, it's like there's got to be something, but there's just not. It's so frustrating. I get your struggle. I really do.
I don't have that. I found out that because you have the iPhone has that little circle thing on the button, the home button. It stopped working, so I cannot.
There's a little thing you can get. It'll be like on the side of your screen that works as the home button.
Yeah, the guy put it on for me, and I was like, oh, thank God. So I'm probably got to go to an iPhone in the mall and see what's going on. And my phone is only 3 years old, and I take pretty much good care of it. But everything falls apart after a while, I guess. It's the reason why you have to always go up. But I don't want like 3 cameras and all the bling bling. I don't do that. I do not like.
Well, you can only avoid that for so long until every single phone has that.
That's my daughter and my granddaughter. They like taking selfies of them. No, I'm not into myself.
I mean, it's not even about
yourself. You can take pictures of the world around you.
Yeah, you could take pictures of food.
You could take pictures of your daughter and granddaughter.
Yeah.
I have some really nice. I'll send them to you. When we went out to Land's Ocean for her birthday, she put a filter on, and I didn't know you could do that. And I have sparkles around me.
Aww.
Like I've never had sparkles before. I'm like, how in the heck is that? How do you do that? I don't know anything about my iPhone, but she showed me something. Like, oh, that's cool.
Oh my goodness.
So, how was your guys' day?
Busy.
Well, Ernie's still on vacation, so that should sum that up.
Oh my God! Did you freaking the guy that plays Gary on? His voice is all messed up.
Oh no.
He has like, I don't know. He told Howler that he went to see a concert. What was it? Def Leppard and Motley Crue.
Oh God, my voice would be gone too, dude. I can't even.
He went backstage as well.
Oh my God.
And his voice was like gone.
I would too. I don't blame him at all.
I've seen Def Leppard. I saw a Def Leppard concert. I was like so hyped up to see them finally I think it was in the early 90s or something like that. But I got to see them one time, but that was enough for me. I got my tickets still saved in my little book.
I save those things too.
Yeah, I mean, it was you only live once.
Right.
Yep.
I've only been to 2 concerts, and I have no idea who the hell they were. Actually, no, I've been to more than 2 concerts.
What?
What do you mean?
How do you not know?
I went to 4 concerts, and I have no idea who the fuck I went to see. I think one of them was.
How do you do that? Like, how does that work?
I guess someone would have to bring him.
Yeah.
Every
concert I've been to, somebody took me.
What kind of music was it? Do you remember that?
One of them was Spanish music, and I knew by all the thongs on the stage.
Okay.
Because Spanish people have to have thongs on stage.
Uh-huh.
The other one had Britney Spears in it, I think.
You think?
Yeah,
So
I
you
think it was either Britney Spears or what's the other one? A Galliero.
Huh?
Christina?
Christina, yeah, Christina.
Christina
Oh my
Aguilera. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that one.
Liz, he's
Yeah.
saying blonde. He's putting blondes. Oh my god. They're both
And I
different.
think I'm not sure if it was New Kids on the Block, one of the other freaking
Oh.
5-man crews.
Oh.
Yeah, that.
Whoever
Never mind.
hung out
Right,
with no, who's the one that hung out with Britney Spears? There was a guy that went out with her.
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, that guy, his group. I think it was his group.
Okay.
Backstreet Boys, I think.
Backstreet
Yeah.
Boys, yeah.
Yes, not New Kids on the Block. That New Kids on the Block was in the 90s.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. So one of them was like I had all those crew in there, and then I went to another one. There was a Spanish concert, a whole bunch of Spanish bands, like old school and new school bands, and like singers. Then I went to 2 goth concerts. One of them I went in full makeup.
Oh
Nice.
my god.
I'm not even
Yeah.
surprised.
I can't.
When I was
Dude.
in like middle school, I went to a Zach Brown band concert because my family
Ooh.
loves Zach Brown band. I've been to a few, but this one in particular I remember. And every time I've been to a Zach Brown concert, I've been in like the pit in front of the stage. And again,
Oh
I
my
was
God.
in middle school, and so it was like me, my friend Terrence, who was the same age as me, and I think we were with his dad and one other adult, and then the other kids were also around us somewhere. But Terrence and I got separated from everybody else, and it was like him and me, and these 2 drunk people adopted us pretty much. And the entire concert, the guy is telling Terrence that he needs to hit on me. And this
God.
man is basically like my brother, and the woman is just being like, "You are so cute," and then I'd sing along with Zach Brown band, and it's talking about drinking and whatnot, and she'd be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you just said that."
Perfect.
I saw Kid Rock.
Nice.
Oh
Nice.
my god, I was in love. I was like, oh man. Kid Rock. And he had strippers. He had these
Iconic.
ages. I'm like, what the hell? But I like Kid Rock. Kid Rock, I like him. I saw Metallica. Day on the Green in the 70s in San Francisco. Been to like 4 of those. Yeah, I like those. Those concerts were great back in the 70s. I guess I'm a hippie.
You hippie.
A hippie. I wore the bell bottoms and everything when I was growing up.
Every year I go to the Oregon Country Fair, which I lovingly refer to as Hippie Fest, where clothing is optional.
Oh my god.
That's how
Nice.
hippie it is. It
Oh
is disturbing.
my Lord.
I need to take a trip.
I was just thinking Grail would love that.
I definitely need to take a good trip.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, it usually there's not. It didn't in the past. It hasn't really felt like there's anybody creepy. It's everybody just vibing. Except for last year, there was at least 2 creepy people, and it was very. It was disappointing.
Of course.
All right, well, time to go because in the city, and there's a random person standing next to me I have to deal with.
Oh god. Fun.
Are you in?
Yeah,
Hey, how's this going? Grail?
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay.
You sounded exhausted. What did it happen?
Not sure. I'm just I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. No, don't need to worry.
No. You don't have to be so sorry. I'm always so worried. Did you die? Did you just? I'm so sorry. Do you need us to sit down?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. You want us to sit you down here or on the side?
Yeah.
Why did you seem so tired?
I'm just a little just a little tired. That's all. I don't mean to worry you.
I always worry. I'm pretty sure I'm like 80% worry.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I just don't know how to react. I'm so sorry.
It's my fault. How are you?
I'm supposed to survive, and I'm okay.
Can I help so you don't just survive?
I'm okay, Grail. Don't worry about me. Can I help you in some way?
You help me a lot, and I appreciate it. I'm sorry I'm such a burden to you.
You're not a burden. You're not at all a burden. I'm the burden.
No, you're not. You're great. And I'm glad that you helped me.
I can help you.
You do. I would be pretty bad if it wasn't for you. Well,
I'm fairly confident that that's not true. You've got a lot of the people around you who help with you.
But not like you.
Better than I can.
I'm sorry.
What did it for?
I don't understand a lot of things. But are you sure you're okay?
Of course it is I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? Is this to say something wrong? I'm so sorry.
No. It's you don't always feel like you're okay, and I'm afraid it's you don't always feel like if you were okay. And you say you are. And I don't know why.
I'm not saying I just don't have my this is a Grail, but it is they're my issues. I cause the system, they're all linked to eternal, I'll fix the system. I'm just doing my best. I'm so sorry if this is not better.
No, I just wish I knew what to do. I wish I
Me
could.
too.
I know. I know I've got problems, and I know I cause problems. But I don't always know what it is that I do that isn't good. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I can't fix things.
This is for you, usually when I cause this is problems. This is you appears. This is somewhere naked, covered in blood. Or have a mint. It'll break it down onto the carpet.
I'm sorry. That's
no, you
bad, right?
You don't have to just be sorry. I'm just saying that I feel like I caused this some times, and this is all. I'm sorry.
Did you cause me being naked?
I don't think so.
I mean, all you have to do is ask.
No, I'm good.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I did this is mean because this is you kept it like appearing covered with other people's clothes or and blood and like I don't know. This is something it really this started up right after my sister like there was this all leaded up before this event, but it really picked it up right after my sister surgery, and then you stopped waking up covered in blood when I left it for a week. This is how it really felt like the guy was, yeah.
I felt better after your surgery.
Pretty sure you had a panic attack on the bed.
I did. I think I did. I don't know why. But I know I was hurting a lot before that. And I didn't hurt as much after. I'm sorry.
You started waking up covered in blood afterwards.
Or I made you feel bad, or I
no,
whatever I did.
I'm always going to worry. I wasn't trying to like be paid to be like I wasn't I was just trying to do this to say like we all have problems. It's a separate mind. It seemed to have disastrous consequences. And I'm so sorry.
I don't think anybody died, did they?
Not that I know of, but you kept showing it covered it in blood, so I didn't want to discount it.
Oh, yeah. Anybody? I mean, I really don't think that was. I think it could have been worse.
But it have been better.
I don't know how.
Not like picking up somewhere you don't know covered it in blood. Or did it in bed?
Somehow that doesn't feel. It doesn't feel like something surprising. But I can't explain it.
You don't have to do. Yeah, I didn't mean to get into a whole thing. I'm just sorry. I just want to help you, and if it feels this is like I hurt you a lot.
No, no. You make things nice, which is more than I deserve a lot of the time.
No, this is not.
I don't know how to say things right now. And I know I should. I should know how to say things, and I'm just confused.
Probably getting to do that for me. I'm just sorry.
What do you mean?
About I also don't know what to say, and I'm usually confused. 80% worried, 20% confused. No, sorry. 75% worried, 20% confused, and 5% stressed makes this my entire being. I'm pretty sure.
I think your numbers are wrong. Because I've seen you be very assured of yourself. I've seen you be confident. I've seen you be extremely brave. I think you're missing those numbers.
This is scared first.
Exactly.
And even if I appear confident, and another thing I do is this ever guarantee. I'm always just guessing.
I've seen you actually perform exorcisms.
Yeah, I need to seem confident when I'm doing that, or they don't work.
No, you don't need to seem confident. It doesn't work that way. It's about faith in whatever it is that you're doing. And it's your faith and will versus something else's. Sometimes many something else's. To do that, you need to have confidence. And even though you look scared a lot, or feel scared, or even look unsure of yourself, for what you do, there has to be that assurance and confidence. For me to feel what you do, you have to have a pretty extraordinary amount of confidence. I don't know why
I think he's misfeeling that
why
then.
you feel the way you do sometimes.
Because I have no confidence ever.
When I see something different.
I seem to see a lot of the things you don't see as well.
I guess.
And
Yeah.
tend to disagree when I pointed them out. So.
That's not a bad thing, I think.
It depends on what it is. This is like
Well, seeing the same thing the same way all the time doesn't always mean good. You need a contrast to be able to see certain things. You need more than one way of seeing things.
He gets upset at my contrast though.
You like
he doesn't agree.
the strawberry shortcakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I did it right? Okay.
Yeah, they're great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I did think I may ended up redecorating this house. I did think I already mentioned it in that, but I'm pretty set that I'm going to do it at some point. Any thing you want to see when I do?
Opening a doorway to hell might be good.
You want the doorway to hell open in my home? I mean, I can think of a way to do it. I don't think this is a good idea, but if you wanted one, sure.
No, it's okay. Hold on one sec. Hey, is everything okay?
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm okay. What? Thank you. What? I'm sorry. Yeah. Are you going to go to work or do something different? Okay. Okay. Maybe bank robbery, that's always a good thing. You might try to get some sugar mamas out there or sugar daddies, whichever one you like.
Maybe it's not Chrissy then.
Pretty certain. Well, I mean that's.
Lou?
Okay, I mean you could always do that, but you've got to fund the addiction, so. Yeah, so yeah. A little bit, yeah. That is a good thing. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, who is that?
That was Chrissy.
That's what I thought.
She's gonna go to work in a little bit. She just wanted to make sure that I was okay.
You could kind of go meet it up with her?
I don't know. I'm a little bit on the not feeling too great.
Sorry.
I should work a little bit, but yeah, I don't know.
I can drive you to there if you need me to.
You're awesome. Thank you. But I think my bag is up front.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you still like class 2s are not a problem anymore. But would you like to still work on that?
Sure.
Okay. I've been trying to figure out different things. I have ideas, I've had ideas, I've been scared of trying some of them. I've been trying to find ways to gradually I'll think of something.
You don't have to do if you don't want to do. This is
Oh, I want to help you in whatever way I can.
Pressure to you.
It's not. I just.
I know your business is here with these other things. I don't want to add too much to your plate.
That's not the issue. It's not about being busy. It's about.
No, it's not.
It's about finding it difficult to get through to you sometimes.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I don't mind it except for the fact that I feel like I'm useless sometimes.
You are not useless.
Thank you.
Again, I think your missus is taking you for me.
No. Not in the slightest. You do a lot for this city. You do a lot for your friends. And you have done so much for me that I feel guilty because I feel like I'm such a failure.
You're not a failure.
I'll try to believe you. Are you okay since you helped that? I don't remember if I'm supposed to know who you helped or not.
Wait, this is what?
They were being pulled and they didn't want to be away from. They didn't want to stop being human and being with humans, and they needed help.
Is this Hispanic?
Anchoring. No. Before that one.
Before that?
The mysterious stranger.
Oh! Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. You sure?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Well, this is a few months ago, I think. I haven't had any repercussions from that, I don't think.
You don't feel... You haven't been feeling
like
the same.
This is, yeah.
You haven't felt the same, I think, since before that. And I'm just...
I'm so sorry. Am I doing this? Is something wrong? What am I doing? I don't understand.
You're not doing anything wrong. Just you haven't been feeling the same.
I'm so sorry.
I'm the one that's sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. you haven't done any of the thing.
I don't like when you don't feel happy.
All my problems. This is hard. My thoughts. This is.
Do you want me to get you a new brain?
I'm okay.
Sure, I'll go find you
I'm
one.
pretty positive, yeah.
We could eat it with Chianti. I forgot the line. Fava beans. It was fava beans and Chianti. That's what it was. Yeah. I think he ate a brain. He made the person eat their own brain. I don't remember.
I don't think I've ever watched that movie.
Really? It's actually... It's good, I think.
It's something the thing I hear about it is odd. I needed to watch it. It just never really came up much. So.
Thank you for this.
I'm not doing any of the thing.
I don't know how to explain what you do. I don't. I'm sorry, I feel like an idiot. I don't know how to talk.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't know how to talk around you sometimes. I don't know what to say.
I am hard to explain the things. It comes just with being dumb.
You're not dumb.
Yep. You're
joking. Absolutely not dumb.
I'm half joking.
You drive too slow, but you're not dumb.
So driving so slow is dumb then?
Is driving slow dumb?
This is what that's what you're saying, right?
I said you drive too slow, but you're not dumb.
Well, you said you're not dumb, and that's then unrelated to you drive too slow, but you're not dumb. Implying that you're driving so slow is dumb.
I don't know how that implies that.
Well, it was into the conversation, and then on the topic of the things being dumb, you brought it into the topic.
Well, I brought it in the topic of you saying things that you do that are not good. And the only thing you do that is not good is drive slow.
Yeah, well, come to talk to me when you get your license revoked. We'll see how accommodating I am.
What does that mean?
It means that you got to pass it to the driver's test. This is for me.
Ooh. I think I'll take the extra credit.
There is no access to accredited it.
Yeah, there is.
All it does make Pat directed to do your test. This is when you lose. This isn't.
Nope. I'll take the extra credit. I'll take the bonus question.
there is no bonus. This is question.
Yep, I'll take this bonus question right here.
I have found it out that there's some signs that people just don't know. That's what I've learned from doing driving tests.
There's signs that people don't know?
Yeah, there's a bunch of signs that the driving school, and one in particular I quizzes everyone. I'm like, okay, what does this sign mean? And they're like, curvy road. I'm like, what the fuck?
Ooh. Can you give me the exam just for fun?
Is it the exam? You want to go to like the driving school?
Yeah, just questions that everybody doesn't know the signs.
Well, I mean, it's just like one's a sign that I'm shocked that most of the people don't seem to know.
Yes, I know. I'm curious.
I mean, if you wanted it, I can just show you. Sure.
Yay.
I mean, the questions are very, very easy to see. But yeah.
I would like to see where you work, just because.
We can go if you want.
Okay. I'll drive so we could follow all the laws.
Oh my god.
Got it?
You had the app open first, so I thought you did it. Now I did it too.
Oh, okay.
I think she's doing a better job at hiding it. Slowly but surely, doing better. Wrong way.
Where to?
I will mark it on the map. Sorry, I'm just putting my helmet on to be safe.
Plus, it's very cute on you.
I'm just to be safe.
Plus, it's very cute. All the laws.
Considering where we're going, I kind of did wish you would follow the laws, but
Absolutely.
I did understand that you don't know the laws. This is though. I can count it to like the 3 things you just done that would get you an immediate dismissal from the test.
Nonsense. I've been doing everything perfect.
Oh,
Absolutely perfect.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Thank you.
Menace. You're a menace.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so this
You
is
work
right
everywhere,
to
don't you?
Well, she's one of the cousins. Yeah, and then over here is the classroom. Yeah, the sign everybody to these seems to get it wrong is this is the top one into the corner.
Really? Fork on the road? Via right?
Yeah, rounded it about fork in well, it's more rounded about than fork, I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
fork is 2 arrows.
No. Yeah, roundabout is because You go up this one, you come back the other way. So you have to make sure to be on the right side. At least in America.
Yeah, and to everyone I should show that sign was like, I've never seen that as a sign before in my life. And I'm like, what? Huh?
You know what? It depends where you live, because roundabouts are not a common thing everywhere.
The others, there was one more sign that somebody didn't know yesterday, and I thought it was just a pretty obvious sign that I see all the time. So that this bot did one here.
Rocks falling or loose rocks.
So what I learned is where I grew up is full of loose rocks and rounded bouts, and other people that don't have that.
Correct. You have to live around mountains to see the loose rocks on. And then you have to live in communities, suburbans, to see the roundabouts more often. Very cool.
Yeah, and then the questions are pretty easy to see. That there it is. Here. What is the speed limit within the city?
35.
What's the speed limit on the highway?
70.
What's the speed limit on Route 68 or country roads?
Is it 50?
Close. What is the function of a traffic light?
To make you go faster so you could get by before the other traffic comes.
What does each color on the traffic light mean?
Red means you're too late. Yellow means hurry up before it turns red. Green means floor it before it turns yellow and red.
Oh my god.
I know what you mean.
What did you do if the power's out? Did the lights aren't working?
Treat them like a stop sign.
Okay. How did you legally make you to turn?
Do you mean the steps? Oh god, I knew there's an actual not a story, but there's an actual set of steps. You move to the far right side of the road, you turn your wheels towards the left, you drive towards the left until you meet the corner without touching the curb. You turn your wheel all the way to the right, put your car in reverse, go back before you hit the curb, turn your wheel all the way to the right, and move forward and make that U-turn.
Okay, so highways is 75, country roads is en route 68 it is 55, so close. This is about 5 off. I'm not even gonna give your stoplight questions the time of the day. You know that was wrong.
I did that on purpose for you.
I know. And what I meant to do was, how do you legally make you to turn? Is that what I was just looking for was you go up to an intersection, and then you wait to use the signal that you're going to turn. You make sure you're in the appropriate lane, and then you turn at the intersection. You don't turn over the double yellow lines.
Are there a lot of double yellow lines in the city?
So many. There's so many.
Okay. Yeah, I never noticed.
I know. And then the only other test is the vision test.
Oh God.
Yep, you gotta stand. Go back. You see these lines on the ground. Go back. One. Okay. No. What? Yeah. No. Just the second one here. Want to read it out the first line for me? Oh, the further. No, no, not that one yet. The farther to this one.
The top letter on the left? T.
What's the second line?
V8.
Is that the third line?
XUA.
Fourth line?
HTYO.
Fifth line?
The fifth line?
No. 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 No.
Hold on, let me zoom in a little more.
No. Mm.
Thank you.
So what I'm learning is you went to Stephen could get allowed to send that to the car. Which you would hate because this is the driving as a instructor has the power to brake or to take your keys. This is whenever that they want.
Oh, gonna have to use a stolen car then.
Oh my goodness. Don't come crying to me when you lose. This is your license. This is all I'm gonna say.
Don't worry, I'll go for the bonus question.
There is no bonus. It's the questions. The signs are the bonus. This is the questions.
I'll use the bonus questions. I'll go for the extra credit. Thank you, Cass. You make everything better.
Underneath this thing.
Yes, you do. You don't recognize it, and I don't know how to say it. But you do. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do things right. But I'm glad when I do things wrong, sometimes you laugh.
You don't just do anything wrong, Grail. I mean, you drive wrong, but other than that.
I was gonna say, I'll take the extra credit. I'm glad I can make you laugh sometimes.
I'm glad that you at least to say I help.
I wish I could show you, but I don't know how. Thank you. And I'm gonna torture you with some tickles now. Come back here, Cass. I don't know. Am I gonna have to shoot my way out?
Don't shoot. No. What the fuck?
It's unlocked. I'm gonna have to shoot the lock.
Yeah, no. I did that. I was trying to be funny. God damn it. I'm trying to. I'm just trying to unlock a get.
I know. I'm just being silly, Cass. Come here. I'm gonna torture you right now. Tickle. Thank you so much.
I haven't done any of the thing. You don't have to do the thing.
What have I been doing?
It's thanking me a lot versus for some reason.
Okay, what have I been doing?
Is this thing me?
What else?
Not did you drive for food well?
I mean, that's gotta be a given, especially around you.
I just don't know. What did you think up with me for some reason?
Well, you put up with me, which is even bigger.
I beg to differ.
And you make me smile a lot, which is a big deal. Especially the type of smile
You figured it out?
you helped me get. It's a big deal.
Yeah?
appreciate a lot. And I wish I could give you. I wish I could give you this type of smile, but I've been failing to a lot, and I'm sorry.
You're doing fine, Grail. Now that you're doing it, because this is how I did it earlier. My problems, this is all in my head. You are just doing great. I like hanging out with you. You're very addicting to hang out with it. That's why everyone wants us to hang out with you.
I don't know why I'm a fucking idiot a lot of the time.
Like, this is more like it's in a lot of people. Like, you know what those signs this is meant to do. I asked this to 3 people about the roundabout. This is a sign, and they all got it wrong.
Thank you.
Well, good memory, good guess.
Do you know you're delicious? You're delicious.
I have no idea how to do to respond to that.
Wow.
Right. Wow?
Thank you. I am sorry that I'm so odd.
I'm a fan of odd.
I forgot. Yeah, I guess that's a good thing then.
How did you check first? Just a second. I thought someone just stole my book earlier, but then I remembered I gave it back. But thankfully.
Is it a driving book?
No, that's a catalog.
Ah.
Odd, it reminded it to me, and then I was like, oh, fuck, yeah.
Have you been getting more and more people to come look at the haunted theater?
Yes, this has been dying down.
I mean, you know. You have your like big fans. Do you advertise it? Because I don't pay attention.
I do advertise. I haven't advertised it through this storm yet. Hold it on.
Can you send me the text?
I mean, or I can just twat it. All the twats are also available on the email chain.
Yeah, I have to find it. Unfortunately, I'm not all that good at finding.
I just twatted it. I'm not the best at ads, but I've done my best.
I think you are. Okay, I like that little ghost. That's actually pretty fucking cool. Oh, with lightning and everything? What the fuck?
Like, I tried my best.
Dude. Oh, there goes my boyfriend. Hey, how's it going? It is so freaking funny listening to you talk like that. Dude, You may want to give your voice a rest. Just take a fucking nap. What the hell are you doing awake? Oh God. Yeah, I bet. Is it a miracle and Ava went to sleep? Oh, fucking okay. Yeah, interesting.
Shit.
Oh wow. Okay.
Shit.
That's interesting.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I gotta do some work at some point. Yeah, we worked a bit earlier. We worked a bit yesterday. That's fine. I'll work a bit tomorrow.
I bet. Yep. You need to get some rest, my man. Drink some. Well, I don't know if you drink rum, but I think. Yeah, rum. Yeah, rum with honey and salt. Yeah, it's supposed to. Was that? Wait a minute. Was that for the sotro? Yeah, that does sound like that. No, not the salt. The salt's a little bit too scrapey. But yeah, it's rum, honey, and salt. I believe it is a curative for. It's either a sore throat or.
I think I said this earlier. If it makes you feel better, I also am confused by
cough?
Cassandра's relationship. So
I don't
if you
remember,
figure
but I
it out,
remember
let
that.
me
I remember
know.
definitely did something for the throat. Yeah, it coats the throat, and I believe the rum is an antiseptic, and so is the salt. Yep, I believe the rum soothes the pain. The salt,
I'm pretty sure that causes
helps
pain.
with the because your throat is damaged, and then the honey coats it and makes it stick to your throat. I suggest you run. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think you need to find all the pegs in the house and hide them. If I spell it out, I might get in trouble. Yeah, you might want to get rid of all of those before you get in trouble. Oh man. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna last too long. Yeah, that will soothe the pain. To sell? No, it's not. You don't. The return is horrible. And the beneficiary effects are questionable. Ooh. Is it possible? Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I know there's bleach for something. And there's aluminum oxide, I believe. Yeah, I got my hands on some of that stuff, but I didn't know the whole recipe. Randomly from somewhere a long time ago, and I don't remember what it was. Probably. But yeah, I'm with Miss Cassandra here. Yeah, I will catch up to you, and maybe tomorrow we'll go look at stars and stuff. I don't know. After 5 or maybe after 8, depending on how crazy life gets. Eastern. That's right. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep tabs and try to coordinate. All right, man. Talk to you later, man. Bye bye.
You going? Is this a sword shopping with the Garian?
Probably.
Nice. Is this for your sister store, or is this he doing something?
No, he's bored as hell trying to figure out what to do. Let's go follow all the laws.
I might need to be opening their sister store at some point soon. I need to further the proposal, pick out a few locations at some point.
Okay.
Don't tell anyone though, because this is my business partner. Doesn't. This is their usual business partner. Apparently, tells everyone, and so until we get up and running, he doesn't want us to talk about it much. But yeah.
Okay. So I guess I can't know what you're selling.
No, you can. Just don't tell the other people. This is just gonna be a bag and wrapping store essentially. So one half of it is going to be like wrapping paper, and so like you can get wrapped boxes of various sizes. And the other half is going to be like luxury bags.
Ooh. Interesting.
I mean, I need to write the proposal and get it approved first, but yeah. Me and Josh Grimm is going to help me.
I am certain it will be successful and you guys will have fun.
You shall see.
All the laws.
I'm gonna have to read that later.
It always feels nice when you do that. Is your car back at your house, or do you have one up north?
My car's just usually back. I mean, my van's is up north, but my car's is just back at my house. So the answer is yes to both.
And your bike is at
Dikiza.
Okay.
Why?
I am starting to crash.
Are you gonna work at all, or did you just go to the
No, I'm gonna go check in on Chrissy before I pass out. Are you going to work?
I should
wait a minute, you don't have to be at the place to be collecting a check, do you?
No, I did it, but I needed it to be available to come back if I needed to.
Okay, let's get you clocked in.
If you needed to go, you can just go to my office. This is City Hall. You'll be okay. I mean, I wanted it to keep hanging out, but if your crash is changing, I don't want to be a bother to that.
You are never a bother. You're only frustrating sometimes. But you are never a bother. Let's get you to clock in. I listen. I just don't follow directions very well.
Okay, give me just a second.
You're adorable.
There it is. Hey, how's your day going?
Hello, Silverton. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm just surviving. Did you just clock in real fast? I'll come put the signs again later.
So what was that?
I was just clocking in. I'll make sure to put up the signs later.
What was that?
I was just talking to yeah.
Oh, there's somebody's actually there.
Yeah, this is Nolan Thomas. He's a lawyer.
Oh, wow.
I had to check and see if he was a lawyer.
Do you have something to drink?
I don't. I'm so sorry.
No.
I have a mug of tea, but it's not very thirst quenching.
Here.
I'm not the thirsty, but the thing.
Somebody forgot to put that in the mailbox. I don't know who. All the laws.
I have a really bad feeling. Oh, Chris, this is the need to fish shooting license assistance renewed.
Oh. She's a rule?
I don't think so. It's hard to talk about Hayes. I'm just gonna say I could kick a meter at City Hall.
Okay.
I was worried she'd want to talk. This is not the way to City Hall.
Probably not. Ivan hasn't done anything new, has he?
No, not that I've seen. Not that I've heard it either.
I have a feeling that's one of the reasons why they may have put supernatural creatures our open season. I spoke to... It was not Ashley. Oh God, what was her name? What was it?
Grail, I need to go to City Hall to meet your girlfriend.
Trying to remember
the
her
woman
name.
that I'm just the fill-in for, that I don't know why you're bothering with me. I just don't remember either. I'm so sorry.
I knew it, but I can't remember it. My brain is just fucked. Lucy DeMont. And she was quite frustrated over him.
I haven't seen his name wanted to water or anything for a while. Like, I know that I'm supposed to help with a certain thing, but
Do I entertain you following all the laws?
Nobody did the that I've spoken to do is really the thing that I did there recently. But I'll let you know if it's right here bad to do.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Damn,
adorable.
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 Hey.
Hey.
All right. Can I see your state identity?
My idea.
I don't know. I think she failed the test already. I think she failed the test.
Let me just check your profile here, see if any of the things amiss.
I believe she's a fish poacher. Definitely a fish poacher. She looks like a fish poacher.
Okay. Yep. She should be. Yeah, I noticed you don't have a picture sheet on your profile. Did you want one?
Sure.
All right. So standing against that pillar. Once I decide to do
Over
that,
here.
I will take care of.
There's a sign over here. Does that matter?
No, it'll be fine. I don't see it yet.
Okay,
not from this angle. I'm gonna pull up my sexist camera.
Okay.
Don't make her laugh. Not helpful for the picture. Damn it, that's not even.
Cass, you could turn around and like smack her. It would be okay.
Why? Why? You're so mean. Oh my god. So mean.
What's this happening?
He was giving you bunny ears behind your head.
That's a good thing, I think.
Damn it, I'm having a hard time finding the right, Sorry, I'm having a hard time finding the right width for this. I'll just this be another second. This has always been the problem with cross arms. Is I'm trying to give her a good photo. Oh. I think that's the best I'm gonna get. Alright, this is alright. I was trying to I was trying to give you the right amount of space over your head, and If you want to look
Oh,
at
no worries.
if you want to look at your profile, let me know if you'd like me to retake it.
Okay. I'm sure it's great.
By the way, look up Bella Dos.
120. While you're doing that, I'll bill you for the fish shooting license. Can you confirm your Dikiza build?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, when you're done there, please check against find that expiration date for me. 19th, 2023, I think. More emotional side. He does minor things that perfectly annoy her.
Her name's
Sometimes
Annabelle.
from the
Grail.
Annabelle Dawson.
Cass has,
Yeah.
but he also rebuilt that confidence in her that.
Oh my god!
Shut down earlier.
Oh my god!
It makes no sense to
Oh my
whenever they are
god!
together. Things slow resolve.
She is so proud of that picture.
I don't know if
Oh
that's
my God,
necessarily
it's hot.
right
What the
because
fuck?
Grail's always trying to build. I don't think he's using it,
What the
taking
fuck?
advantage of that. He has specifically like told Cass like you don't need to be here, and it's
May 20th is the expiration, Cass.
okay. Thanks.
Yeah, I think I need a picture just like that.
For yours.
Yeah.
How does she manage that? What is that after like one of her local,
Yeah.
sprees?
Yeah. One of her local sprees.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you, Cass. I appreciate it. Sorry to make you come back
any
here.
time. No, it's just my job, but this is all good.
So mean, Chrissy. You're so mean. Jeez.
I'm happy to
All right.
help.
Jeez.
Thank you, Cass. I'll see you guys around, okay?
See you later.
All right.
Bye, Miss Christella.
Did you want to go with her? I don't want to keep you if you, yeah.
I'll get you to a vehicle. Do you want your moped or do you want your Actually, you want your Jeep.
If you wanted to go after Chris, this is saying I'm okay.
I'm not gonna go after Chrissy. Not a puppy. Anymore. What would you like to do?
What would you like to do?
Pass out right here on the ground, but that would have been too good.
You should go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, I really should.
I'm so sorry to keep you awake.
I'm not. Do you want to get your Jeep?
I'll be fine.
Come on, let's go get your Jeep.
I don't want to be a bother there.
Then don't act like you are, because you're not. Like I said, you're never a bot. And you're always adorable.
He doesn't use it to keep Cass with him. If anything, Cass is the one holding on.
Yay! Yeah. Come here. thank you, even if it was a mistake. I really, you look really cute. I know you don't like it, but you look really, really cute, and it's really nice. You make my day good.
My day today always improves. This is when you're in.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I should go say goodnight to Chrissy before she says something. Says something to me. I'm gonna go say goodnight.
Yeah. Have a good
Is it
night, girl.
Thank you. Are you gonna be working a long time?
Probably not. I'll probably only be around to another half hour, just so. But I should just
Okay.
work. I could go a little bit because I got bills to pay.
Yeah, you should. You're still working, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go to harass Chrissy a little, then go to sleep. Is it okay if I keep waking up here sometimes?
Of course, this is it is.
Thank you. Thank you.
You don't have anything to thank me for.
Yeah, I do. I do, and I'm sorry I don't know how to explain things.
You're bad to explaining this is the night.
You keep saying things like that. It makes me feel like I'm, I guess, an idiot because I don't feel like I am.
No, you're not. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to make you feel. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You don't need to feel sorry. I just. I sometimes know how to talk, and sometimes I don't. And I don't know the why.
Well, at least this is you some times know how to talk, because this is how you are. You got me beat. This is there.
Oh heck no, you know just what to say a lot of times. Like I said, I've seen you do some amazing things, and it's really cool. All right. Let me go to sleep before I.
Yeah. Have a good night, girl.
I'll be back.
He tried to get some information out of her today about why she's been weird, commenting that she's been weird for a while.
She just like us, or just wide open. She don't like lust, she just righteous. How do I let go?
there's not really anything to talk about. None of it's new. It's just a collection of a bunch of old. I think part of the problem is Grail thinks he makes her feel very special. And how he thinks he does this is like he tells her she's beautiful or she's cute. Or like he'll wrap her legs up or he'll touch her face. The problem is he tells everybody they're beautiful. Everybody he runs into. If he gets the opportunity, he tells them that they're beautiful. And she knows that she's not the only person he's dating, so she doubts he's the only one that she's touching. Like, that he's touching like that. So, none of that makes her feel special. Sometimes the opposite. It depends. I don't think he realizes that. Why would he? I don't understand. The part that confuses me is how he thinks he's making someone feel special by doing the same thing he does with everyone else. Assumingly. Yeah. I don't think that particular point she has brought up. A bunch of other points she has. She's commented on how she's uncomfortable with the situation, but I don't know if she's brought up the, like, but you say that to everyone, or you do that with everyone thing, actually. I don't know if that particular one has come up. And why would he do something different? Cassis isn't special. She's just another person that he's close with. He says that she helps and that she makes him happy. If he swapped her out with any other person, it would achieve the exact same result. That is, I think, the key part he is missing. I don't know. But she also she doesn't feel like she can talk about anything with him anymore because if he does correct, he overcorrects.
So if somebody want to take a meter maid to court, right? Because they didn't do the job right. Can they do it without a lawyer? I mean, do you need a lawyer for that?
Like
not,
anytime she thought about talking to him recently, like he woke up in the middle of nowhere, covered in blood and wearing somebody else's clothes. Like truly every single time she thought about it, that happened.
Isn't that more
so
like
it
a
was
civil
kinda like
case?
the
I'm not
universe
sure.
saying like, okay, I can't, and he would have memory issues. So it's like, okay, I can't.
It's a traffic
I
infraction.
guess I shouldn't talk to him now because what would be the point of that?
I mean, yeah, but it's still traffic because it's unauthorized parking, so it's a traffic infraction.
I'm talking about infractions that go on your MDW profile.
I mean, it goes.
Oh, this would go on your.
Yeah, it goes because I have a third-degree speeding and it's on my profile.
Oh, this would definitely.
Are either of you police officers?
No, we're not.
I'll be a
No, but
Yeah.
let's hypothetically speaking about meter maid. Do you understand what that is?
I don't know what to
Would it
do.
be basically
are you
Metro
talking about-
parking enforcement?
Cass is just
Are you talking about something that could happen?
numb right now.
It could.
So she's not
We're not saying it
reacting
will.
as strongly to anything.
Would you
that
need a
he's
lawyer for
doing
that?
Because
To take a meter maid to court?
she's
That
just.
depends on
It's all
the,
numb
I guess,
at the moment.
how much power the meter maid would have.
What they would do is be able to issue parking tickets for infractions. That's the only thing that they would be able to do, and boot your car. That's the only thing that they'd be able to do.
Loot your car?
Yeah, that would depend. It's probably something that would have to be, I guess, tried first, and then judges would kind of explain how they want future cases like that to be. Whether they want it to be a traffic court, civil case.
That's what I'm trying to bring is the traffic court into play. Where we have traffic court, like every once a week. That's my goal.
That's a lot to
So are you
ask.
both working on some sort of
I am.
legislation proposal for, like...
I don't know how to do any of that.
Yeah, there's no legislation in.
So you're just theorizing right now, not really...
Yeah, we literally just said hypothetically speaking, motherfucker. Do you even listen to what we're saying?
I think it's
I am.
something. I think it's something that would.
It doesn't
be
look like
very
so.
interesting. At you, me.
Hello, how could
Wait,
you get help you?
is this? Oh, sorry. Hello? Is this the
Hello?
mom that can get me my license back?
Theoretically.
Yippee! Can I have my license back?
Did
Oh,
you
let's
have any
go.
felonies this is on your record? Did you have violent offenses this is or gun-related charges?
All of the above. Terrorism.
No.
Wait, why?
If you're asking for I assume you're asking for a gun license back.
No, my driving license.
Oh, in that case, this is if you pass the test, then yeah, bring me the test.
Okay, well, where's that?
So you needed to complete a test at Way to driving school, and the ones that you've completed the test is there. Then you bring the test to a clerk or a judge, and they're able to reissue your driver's license.
Okay, so where's the school?
It is if you look on your map, this is marked on your map. It's by a taxi stand.
Oh, I'll be there whenever I can get there, and I'll give you a call back. Okay?
What?
What?
Are you asking me to come down and give you a test? Is that what you're asking?
Oh yeah, but I'm not there yet, so I can't actually get there because I'm running back from prison. I just came back from prison because I was in the prison.
Oh, good gods.
Oh my god, there's a dodo truck. I found a ride. I'll be there in 2 minutes. I'll call you.
The test takes it's just like an hour and a half. And I was only planning on being awake for another half
An hour and a half for the test?
Yeah.
Holy smokes! Ah, it takes that long?
Yeah, because this is we have to go in, get all the paperwork done, sit it down to do the classes room stuff, and then we needed to do the practical tests, which involves driving around the city legally.
Okay. Well, I'll just. Okay, but now I know how it works. I'll just wait for someone, right?
Yeah. So I am a right of way to do driving instructor. If I was assisting, if I was able to, if I had enough energy to. I would be able to give you the test, so on another night, or if you want to schedule time, be happy to do. But at this particular moment, I really don't want to stay awake. I could get out there at like
You're okay.
2
You're
hours,
okay.
you know.
Don't worry. It's fine. Okay, but at least I now know, so it's fine. Okay. I appreciate your help.
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Time.
Okay.
Happy to help.
Goodbye.
I felt bad saying no to him, but at the same time,
Someone was asking about the driving test?
Yeah, I don't know which of my jobs he had called me for, because he said, "Are you the person who gave me my license back?" And I said, "Probably." And this is how I was like, I assume he's calling for clerk again. Then I was like, well, you need to complete a test at right of way. And this is like, okay, I'll meet you to do there. And I'm like, I'm also a right of way and instructor, but I don't. How would you do that? No, wait, I never. What? I did told him to wait though because this is I don't want to be awake for that long.
I mean, that's fair. You know, it's not like that they won't be able to, I guess, do anything without a license. There are bicycles, they can walk.
People can drive to them, that there are taxis, there are options.
Yeah, there are many options.
This is how have you been?
I've been pretty alright. Just only recently actually got my, I guess, DOJ access in general, so even though I had my bar license for about 3 weeks now, I've only been able to sign in as an attorney since yesterday.
Oh, wow. Well, congrats on being able to sign in.
Thank you. It's definitely a bit easier because a lot of people don't really look in Yellow Pages for an attorney or on Twitter. They kind of just ignore it. So if they look at the DOJ app and they would see me under legal aid, even though I would advertise that I am an attorney during those 3 weeks, they would probably not really pay much attention.
Yeah. But now problems is solved. You can officially get paid by the government, and people during this time zone get more representation, which is great.
Yeah, you know, Miss McNabb or Mrs. McNabb, Brie McNabb, she also got her bar license a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I noticed.
So now it's, I guess, 2 attorneys. Usually I'm during those times.
Yeah. I love to see that.
Although she probably will be around a little bit more than me. I'm usually not even around during Tuesdays. It's kind of an exception today. Or I guess not at this time.
Yeah, I could get you. You know what? I'm gonna just.
I'm pretty sure I've seen Mrs. McNabb around, like, during
just
all
get
days
this out of the way, so I know how much I need to earn for the other thing.
So at least it, you know, this time of day should have some attorney coverage for at least some time.
Yeah, that's this is good. And honestly, just even having one person around, it is awesome. And I try to be awake at least for a few hours during the storm, so that there's some clerk representation. Because I know that the odds of seeing it to judge aren't super high.
Yeah, it's been for the last couple of weeks there hadn't really been many judges around during those times.
I know Aaron used to be around but I haven't really seen him. I don't know if he's just waking up late though.
You mentioned Judge Hyde? I haven't seen him for at least a couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. I've only seen Judge Fitzpatrick around, but that was like at the very beginning of this storm. And that was like maybe once a week, twice a week at most.
Yeah.
And then usually it's, unless Judge 8 comes around, then it's probably another like 5-6 hours maybe. And then maybe Judge Schuenkammer wakes up. But then we're no longer like in the AU time.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I need to make more money because I got bills to pay. But I'm kind of tired, and I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna be on time tomorrow. Because of the. I'm gonna try to be on time tomorrow, but I'm also gonna try to see if I can fix Ernie and maybe even give him an upgrade. So I may
I
be
guess
a
it's
little
also
bit
worth
late
mentioning
for
that even though me and Mrs. McNabb got our bar licenses, and we will be around during those times, as far as I know, there's not really many senior attorneys around during those times. So, there might be, if someone is looking specifically for one, like a senior attorney, they absolutely need one, then they might have a hard time finding one. From what I was told, it's pretty much just Mr. Birch, Miss Gates, and Mr. Temple. But usually it's just like Mr. Birch, and he's not really, I guess he is around in the city, but he's not really often like outright, sign in advertising. So I'm talking about like access to like majority of people.
Yeah, there's some attorneys who are private attorneys. This is like James Hayes is a private attorney. He doesn't sign in as this is a public defender, doing something like that. He sticks with his detained clients.
I think I've only seen Mr. Hayes a few times, like in the last couple of months, but it was probably because I'm only awake during those times, and he's around. I'm pretty sure like a bit later. At least I've seen him around.
I think he's around like more mid to end of the storm, I believe.
Yeah, the times I did see him was during those times, so I'm not surprised.
Hey, Howler. How's it going? Hope you had a good stream. Well, Cass and Grail got to hang out for a little bit. He gave Cass his obligatory Cass time. Hey, Sienna, how's it going? Hello, guys. Hello. Thank you for the raid. We're probably not going to be awake that much longer. I just don't want it to be a super short stream, and Cass has bills to pay. You were laughing so much. Well, that's good. That's good. Cass was trying her best. Trying her best. I'm just gonna wait for the hour mark, and then I'm gonna go put up the signs that that's weird. Maybe we'll hang out there a few minutes, maybe not, and then we'll go to bed. That's my plan. How's everyone doing? Everyone doing good? Good night. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a great night.
I just remembered, Miss Silverton, are you able to take the MTW photos?
Yes. I thought he was going to say licenses.
Would it be possible for me to update my one, since
Absolutely.
It's not really outdated per se, but it doesn't really show my face very well.
Yeah. Can I see your state identity first?
Sure.
Good night.
Here you go.
Okay, let me pull up your profile. 42309. You look so angry. Yeah, I could get ready to take it. If you want us to stand against that pillar and to take off your hat and glasses. I'm gonna pull up my Texas camera. This is not right. Wrong muscle sizzle.
It's alright.
He looks so angry now, too! He does have an angry face. Oh my god, so politely angry. And no, I fully didn't. I didn't mean to. Too much headroom, but it's fine. Alright, you're good to go. I was really struggling with your photo because I was like, it has to look good. And like with the arms crossed like that, I was like, okay, box wise, like, cause if it's not an even box, then the photo gets distorted.
Alright, yeah,
and so I was doing my best, and I took like 4 pictures, and I'm like, these have too much headroom, or this is too wide. I was trying very hard. Yeah, if you ever need me to update it, just let me know.
Alright, yeah, will do. Thank you.
Yeah, any time. Oh, so this is where you were gonna say, can you take away licenses? And I would just be like, nope, nope. You don't have that power. Only to
take away what?
Licenses. When you said, can you take? I thought that you were gonna say away licenses, and yeah, no, never mind.
Why would I ask you to take away a license?
I just don't know.
Is actually something other people asked before?
I mean, I've asked the judge too, but other than that, I mean, technically it's been a problem because this is for pilot licenses. We can't give it to them. Clerks can't give it to them the same storm that they were like the approval was given, because they'll still have the temporary licenses. And if we did try to give the permanent license while they have the temporary licenses, it causes issues. And so the judge would need to take away the temporary license, so they're the only ones that can help the same storm. Next is the storm.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there were temporary pilot licenses.
That's how they train.
Where do they train?
Eric.
Like, is it all around the?
I just don't know. I don't know where. I know that they train with RX, and that is. I don't know where that is.
Where's RX? Do you know that? Or?
I don't know where that is. No. I know some of the instructors. And I'm wondering if you search the yellow page, if anyone from RX comes up. The answer there is yes.
Yeah, I've seen that, like, I just realized when you mentioned RX, I just realized I've seen it a few times, both in, like, yellow pages and on Twitter. But I wasn't actually aware they were the ones training pilots.
Yeah. Yeah, specifically, anytime someone comes in, I need to check the RX thing to make sure that they're all good, and that they actually pass the test, and then I can give them the license, as long as it's not the same storm.
Have they, do you know if RX have been, like, dealing with pilot licenses for a long time? Or is it kind of like a
they've
more
been doing it, no, they've been doing it for as long as I lived there, I think. It definitely is as long as I've been a clerk. This is over a year. I'm pretty sure it's as long as I've lived here. So Probably more. That isn't. I mean, at least a year into 3/4. Probably longer.
I'm surprised there's no regulations about that then.
Yeah.
Since there is nothing about license removals for the pilot licenses, apart from maybe like one charge in the penal code. But like any other like regulations, who does it, how they do it, there's nothing here.
This is strange. Huh. I don't
But to
think
be
I ever
honest,
realized this is that. Yeah.
yeah, but to be honest, there's also nothing about business licenses, like what, you know, again, what kind of is enough for the license to be removed. Unless I'm pretty sure it's
I
only
don't
mentioned
think
like
I've
once.
ever heard of a business. This is license being removed. Did it ever?
I'm pretty sure it's like only mentioned once in like the DIC tax code. The first, I guess, legislation about the DIC, the Nino Chavez collection. But that's for like tax evasion.
Yeah.
And maybe there's one charge in the penal code, but again, there's no like clear definition how it's removed, how it's, you know, exactly supposed to be done and all of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me take a look at the flying charges.
I think I'm gonna head it out for the night, but this is good to see ya. Unless somebody calls, this is me before I get to my house.
Yeah, it was good
Have
to
a
see you,
good night.
Have a good night.
I'll stay signed in. If people need help, I'll come back. I'm going to go to That's Weird first and put up the signs because no one else is going to. Usually don't, but that's good.
If this I was to really say, I can't explain my thoughts astray. Oh baby, I just want to talk to you and tell you all of my big news. But you're no longer
3 a.m. for me. It's 2 a.m. for me as well, which is why I'm trying to wrap up. Have a good night, Nat. Get some good sleep. It was good to see ya.
He's pretty upset, asking a lot of questions. I think he hates
somehow, so you don't think I talk to just a person who's down.
Well, did you move some of the money in your other account to cover your losses?
We can get back together.
Well, you better do something. We might lose our client. We can go to jail.
I gotta clean my messes up.
This conversation is never happening.
So let me make it up to you. Bye, babe.
I fall in love, you better.
Myself with a soul. The health on the line. I love Ellie. I look at the light just shine. Down below can be scary. This is enough already.
Leaning so hard on my eyes. I can
Finally say I believe.
It don't always have to be sunny days.
Sometimes we're expecting rain.
We always hate on ourselves too hard.
We're just breaking the chain. It shouldn't take too long. Catalog and train. Well, either those went bad or someone bought the 3-pack of sage. Probably restock those. Nah, sage I can make pretty quickly. I'll do that after I put up the signs. When May twatted out that driving to Polito was her favorite song in the city, that was so nice. That was so nice. Bigfoot mask. There we go. I hope someone bought those and they didn't just go bad. Okay. Any second. There we go. I gotta make more bad luck kits at some point. But not tonight. Okay, 153. Bam. And home. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be redecorating my main house. I just don't know when or how. Stifling all my words, I think you finally crossed the line. You fuck with the wrong person this time. You act like you're nice when you're not. The best thing about you is your voice is kinda hot.
Even then it doesn't cover the fact that everything about you makes me wanna yak. And I hope
the song finds you out. From the bottom of my heart, I hope you burn in. I hope for whatever you do. No, you made me realize I'm 100 times better than you. You just grind dodo to pay your debts. Driving to the vault and pick up your paycheck. You get pissed when you wait in line. I can't believe for a second that I wanted to call you mine. Drive a car that you can't afford. once found hot now makes me pretty bored. Oh, rain! Sometimes you let me on and just make me feel alive. When I'm realizing that there was literally none. Finally out on the other side, feeling the sun on my face. Hello, how's it going? I go to Dean's World just for fun. I'm better on my own now. Oh, you were the one. I might go. Oh my gods. What do you mean? I've been humming driving to Toledo. I was humming driving to Toledo all in the shop. I hum it all the time. But there needs to be some variety. And so I like to sing along with the radio as well as singing driving to Toledo. How's it going? Tell me all your secrets tonight. I feel like I know what I should do about something. I just don't want to do it. I don't know if that's strength to do it yet. I guess. I mean, either way. I've been truly trying to think of a way, like a happy way forward for the past. I really don't see any good ones. Yeah, I feel like I know what I should do, but I feel like I've known that I should do that for a while, and I haven't been able to. And I don't think I'm going to be able to right now. Look at that, I have Dikiza Blaine County Mountain Rescue. Okay. Let's go with you. That's not okay. 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 Just get onto the bed. Alright. Let me see who's alive. Let me see who we are going to raid. Because I'm yawning. I should go to sleep. Okay. There's not a lot of people alive right now. Let's raid Scarlet. Alright. Good night. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me. I hope you guys have a you were the last live for you. Wow. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or night. I hope to see you again soon. I'm gonna send you guys over to Miss Scarlet Rose, who plays the wonderful Miss Scarlet Rose, so you guys can tell her how great she is and show her how great you guys are. Thank you so much and good night. Bye.